Before dawn broke over the quiet Catalina foothills, the neighborhood seemed untouched by fear, yet in those still moments, a masked figure gloved in black approached Nancy Guthrie's home with deliberate precision, disabling her front door camera in a matter of seconds before disappearing into the chill desert morning, a fleeting moment captured in grainy surveillance footage that immediately became the linchpin of an investigation that would grip not only law enforcement but an anxious nation. And as authorities analyzed every pixel of that footage, they noted the figure's measured movements, the calculated way the gloves were used to avoid leaving traceable prints, and the timing of the approach. All details scrutinized to reconstruct the events of that night, while federal and local agencies mobilized in a coordinated sweep of streets, trails, and desert brush, hoping to find anything that might indicate Nancy's whereabouts or the identity of the masked individual. And amidst this flurry of activity, the family watched helplessly, making public appeals, sharing Nancy's photo, emphasizing her age, vulnerability, and dependence on daily medication, with every passing hour amplifying the tension and urgency of a case where each second mattered profoundly. Days into the search, investigators uncovered what could become a pivotal clue. A black glove lying along a roadside roughly a mile from Nancy's home, an item that, in the hands of forensic teams, could hold fingerprints, DNA, or other traces linking the mysterious figure to her disappearance. And as the glove was carefully documented, bagged, and transported to laboratories, it became more than a simple object. It was a symbol of hope, a physical thread in a case largely defined by uncertainty, while simultaneously tip lines overflowed. Neighbors recounted sightings of unusual activity, and search teams scanned every inch of the surrounding terrain, combining modern technology, K9 units, and plain old human determination, all in the race to uncover something solid that could guide the investigation forward. And as experts discussed the potential significance of the glove, they stressed the need for cautious interpretation, reminding the public that until forensic results were confirmed, every scenario remained tentative, a delicate balance between public attention and investigative integrity that framed the narrative of the case. Part 1, Paragraph 3. While the search unfolded in the desert and neighborhoods, the human element of the story grew sharper with each press briefing and public statement, as Nancy's family, particularly her children, issued heartfelt appeals for her safe return, their voices carrying urgency, fear, and unwavering hope into a community that had rallied behind them, and the emotional weight of those pleas was mirrored in the meticulous work of law enforcement, whose agents traced every possible lead, interviewed dozens of residents, analyzed traffic camera footage, and cross-referenced tips from multiple jurisdictions, all while carefully managing the delicate balance between transparency and operational security, knowing that one premature disclosure could compromise the investigation. And as news reports highlighted the discovery of the glove and the ongoing forensic analysis, armchair detectives and experts alike debated its significance, speculated on the masked figure's identity and motive, and pondered the implications for Nancy's safety, creating a complex tapestry of human emotion, professional diligence, and public intrigue that defined the case in the early days of the search. Part 1, Paragraph 4. The black glove, now at the center of every discussion, became both a beacon of potential resolution and a reminder of how fragile leads can be in cases like this, with investigators emphasizing that it may or may not be connected to the disappearance, even as they poured resources into examining every thread it might offer, from fiber analysis to latent fingerprints, DNA testing, and comparison with other known evidence. And across this methodical, painstaking process, the combination of technology, intuition, and sheer persistence illustrated the extraordinary lengths required to piece together what happened in a fleeting, harrowing moment, while the family's public engagement ensured that Nancy's story remained in the spotlight, pressuring authorities, keeping the public vigilant, and reinforcing the emotional stakes and as days turned into nights filled with tireless search efforts, unanswered questions, and high-stakes analysis, one thought echoed in the minds of everyone watching, hoping, and working. Could this single black glove hold the key that finally unravels the mystery of Nancy Guthrie's disappearance and lead to her safe return, transforming fear and uncertainty into resolution and relief? Or would it remain a haunting symbol of a case still suspended in tension, waiting for the next clue to tip the balance between despair and hope?